Hey guys, my name is Leda Fazal. I own Tone Hair Salon in Raleigh, North Carolina. And today I'm going to do the Swan method on my beautiful client. Also, she's a hairstylist. We're going to do the Swan method. And what we're doing with her hair is she doesn't really want it too long, but she does want some body. So we're going to add one row with 3 wefts, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. But first, I'm going to turn her around to show you what her hair looks like before. I'm gonna come closer. Okay. Anna, you want more body, right? A little bit of length? A little bit of length. Okay. So I'm gonna go grab those extensions and I'm gonna show you what those look like. I've got the hair. Also, if you aren't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe right now because there's gonna be more. The Swan method is getting really, really big and I'm teaching online courses. So I'm super excited about it. We have a lot of clients that are coming in asking specifically for the Swan method. So you're gonna wanna stay tuned, all right? Follow me on TikTok and Instagram, Swan method on Instagram. That is the official site for the extensions. And Leda Fazal everywhere else, okay? This is the hair. This hair is like gold, okay? I searched long and hard for it. It is non-processed, beautiful, single donor hair. When you get the right hair, yes, it will be pricey, but you're not going to pay for it over and over again. So when you buy like cheap hair off of sites and you're like, oh wow, that's really cheap, that's a great price, just know that it's chemically processed. It's a silicones on top of it to make it look shiny and pretty, but it will not last more than 3 months. I can promise you that. You'll see the end start to kind of dissipate and disappear. This hair is gonna last her well over a year, especially if she takes good care of it. Now I wanna show you guys what this looks like because this is on my website. It's called the 𝗧𝗢𝗄𝗏 Weft. It is made to look like a hand tied, but with all the best parts. There's no mustache. No mustache, and you can cut it super, super thin. Look at that. Now I will flat iron these before we get started. What we're gonna do is 3 wefts. I'm gonna do 1 row, and I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like next. All right guys, so this is the tools that you need, all right? This is just a regular tail comb, and we bent it a little. I'm gonna show you why next. I've got some clips. I've got 1 clip, but I'm gonna get more clips. I've got my little tool so I can crunch the beads. I've got my bead threader. I've got some little scissors. I got another comb, I don't know why. I've got lots of clips here. So little ones and bigger ones. I've got my polyester thread, super duper important. That's what I use. I've got my beads and I've got my needle, okay? I'm also gonna grab a water bottle and some hairspray and we're gonna get started. All right, so this is why I bend this comb. It's actually a lot easier to scoop up the hair on a curve. Let me show you on this side too, so you can see if you want to come closer. All right, one of the most important things when you're doing the Swan method is to make sure that you have really clean lines. I'm gonna be honest with you, this could be one of the hardest parts of any extension method is making sure that the placement is perfect and you've got nice, clean lines. That's why after I get her placement, I'm gonna use water, spray down those little hairs and some hairspray. All right. Now I've got her placement where I want it to be. Remember, I'm only doing 1 row with 3 wefts, which is gonna give her so much volume. I forgot to mention that my extensions are volume wefts. So they are super thick. I have a lot of clients that have fine hair. 2 wefts is plenty, right? So what I'm gonna do, I've got her parting where I want it to be. And now I'm going to put in her first bead. Making sure that all that hair is out of there. And I'm only gonna clamp a little. All right, now, For the rest of the way that I put the beads and my stitch, you do have to take the course, but I am gonna go ahead and show you what it looks like afterwards so you can see the effect that it has. Also, stay tuned because she's gonna be doing mine. We're gonna be taking out mine. I wanna show you what it looks like in 8 weeks. She did it 8 weeks ago, so I've got some regrowth there. And then she's gonna replace mine. So we got a lot coming up, stay tuned. Guys, her beads are in, and I am gonna go ahead and start. If you guys have any questions about the Swan method, please let me know. But some things that you should know is it's 360 seamless, okay? I mean, any way you flip this, upside down, top, bottom, side, it's perfection, okay? That's the difference. I did get a patent on this because I knew it was something special. So I received a patent on it, and this is something that I will install in about 30 minutes. She'll be done. All right, let's go. We are all done, and I want to show you what this looks like. This, again, was just 3 wefts, and I really want to show you, see that stitching? There's no top stitch. So you're never going to take a comb and be able to pull on that because there's no line that's usually here, okay? I wanna show you what's called snatched ends. Look at how nice and clean that is, all right? This baby ain't going nowhere, and it's flexible from day 1. You see that difference, guys? This is 360 seamless. What's on the top is on the bottom. And super, super seamless, 360, flexible. I don't know what else to say. It's amazing. Here's the other side. Look at that. I only used 86 beads. And then let's have her stand up so we can just see what this looks like. And I'm gonna stand right here for me. All right, so this again is just 3 wefts, so we are gonna cut it to her length. If she wanted length, we would probably add another, well, not even probably, it's almost definitely, we would add another row and probably 4 more wefts. My ideal situation is 4 and 3 or 4 and 4. And that just adds so much length and volume. These actually haven't even been washed yet, and once these extensions are washed, they actually fluff up even more. So I'll probably end up leaving a little bit of length, knowing that they are going to fluff up on her. These are straight out of the package. Remember? All right, you wanna turn towards me a little? Now, of course, we're gonna do a shadow root and all that stuff, but I don't know if we're gonna do that today. I'm gonna be honest. That might have to happen another day. But she's going to install mine. So we're gonna take mine out, and she's going to install mine. I'm gonna show you what mine looks like at an 8-week grow out. We did have Luce right here who's videoing. She did move up my beads a couple times throughout those 8 weeks, which I think that's a great idea for your clients. Come in about the 3-week mark, 4-week mark, and move up those beads just a little. And I wouldn't do it too often, but one time, kind of stretch them out a little bit longer. So I'm gonna leave like a little bit of length for her, but not a whole lot. Again, these are gonna fluff up on her, so I wanna see what they look like when we, you know, obviously color them and then wash them, and then I may trim them a little bit more. But she is done for now. Again, I wanna show you this. Look at how seamless this is. I mean, this is just nice to show that even with a lighter color right here, how seamless that is. Just wait till you see it with color. It's just flawless. But you'll see mine. Mine's dark and dark, so you'll be able to see, but look at that. Turn a little bit. Okay, check out how seamless that is. And flexible. Those are the biggest things for y'all with the Swan method. Seamless and flexible. All right, my turn. All right, guys, it is my turn. So I do want to show you, this was done 8 weeks ago, and we did have 2 times we just moved up the beads a little. So it doesn't look like it's like super overgrown, but we also did move up the beads a little. I do want to show you what my hair looks like, but I'm going to warn you, I do have some dandruff going on, some dry scalp right now. It's the winter, and hairstyles get dry scalp too, okay? So don't be judging me. I don't judge anybody else, y'all don't judge me. Okay. I have 2 rows, and I have, I believe, 4 wefts and 5 wefts on one, 4 wefts on one. So a total of 9 wefts. And just want to show you what it looks like when it's grown out. I don't have any damage, no redness, nothing. I do have dry scalp, it's the winter, but that's not because of the extensions. And you see it's on such little parts of my actual hair. So it's one of the most advanced extensions that you can do because it's the least damaging. It's the least impact on my actual hair, if that makes sense, guys. If you have questions, you know, put them in the comments. I'm here for it. But I've done every extension method possible. Like, I've been doing hair for over 20 years. So I've done the K-tips, I've done the beads, I've done the micro links, I've done the tape ins, and they suck. They suck. This has been the absolute best. I mean, my hair, it blends so well, it's super flexible from day one, like we talked about. And then, you know, you make that big purchase for the hair the first time, and then you just reuse the hair. I mean, I've been using this hair for over a year now. So if you take care of it and you get the good hair, you're gonna spend some money. You get the good hair, it'll last. All right, let's get started. You see how my hair is still intact? All right, and then we'll show you what my hair looks like out of the extensions before she places them. Okay, just to give you a little POV, this does not hurt at all. It actually is very relaxing. So if you're getting extensions and it's hurting, that's not good. All right, so she's putting in my first row, and then I will show you the second. So she just installed the bottom row. Just wanted you guys to see a little bit about that. She's pulling little hairs from underneath out, which gives it a nice clean aesthetic. All right, so she's got my second row placement going. So it's really, really important to start with a clean foundation. Both have our extensions in now. If you want to see the end-to-end results, follow us on Instagram. What's your Instagram? 𝗧𝗢𝗡𝗘. And then I'm 𝗬𝗓𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒊𝒔𝒕 on Instagram and Tone Hair Salon NC. And then on TikTok is 𝗬𝗓𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒊𝒔𝒕. So what I want to show you though, I just showed you mine, but I'm going to show you Anna's. We also, you know, still need to do a color melt and blend it and all that stuff. But I just wanted to show you toner, the flexibility, look at that. And then look at this stitching, okay? You see how there's no like top stitch, there's no line that's going through it that somebody can potentially snag their comb on. That's not gonna happen. That's what makes my method, the Swan method, so different, all right? It's super flexible, it's super seamless, 360, no matter how you look at it. That's her actual natural hair. We would of course like again straighten that. This is kind of like almost done, but not quite, okay? 3 wefts, 1 row. Boom. Bye y'all.